Then they're talking and live. There we go. So far, so good for a lot of these drivers. Obviously, different racetrack here tonight. It's not going to be Talledega. It's going to be New Hampshire. Currently 28 laps in of tonight's debut, which is going to be 75 laps. There it is. So far, still doing some technical difficulties. Not exactly sure what's going on, but try to sort them out. Alright, so now with everything coming back, should be good. Not really, but we're going to try. All right. So far, so good. Finally got the connection issues, I believe, worked out. 31 laps in out of everything. As you're going to see here, you're going to have Justin Wilkerson in a Coca-Cola car. A little bit of soda wars between everybody out here on the racetrack here tonight. Finally, 33 laps in here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. A little bit of soda wars. Matt Mars gave me the idea. Well, not really the idea. They ended up coming up with the idea of running the soda wars. Everybody picks their favorite soda, Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, whichever one you like. So you're going to see Wilkinson in a Coca-Cola scheme. Andrew Kuhn. Motorcraft. Matt Mars is going to be in the Surge machine in that number 34 Chevy Monte Carlo. Again, this is the new and updated version of the Gen 4 cars here on iRacing. Came out just this season. Now, obviously, we've been dealing with the ARCA car, the older ARCA car being the Gen 4. Now we have the proper Gen 4 era cars with the Monte Carlo in the Ford Fusion, as you see out here running on the track. See the car right in front of him. Chase Matskill is going to be in the Dr. Pepper number 26 Blackberry, as he's going to be running around the entire track out here tonight, especially at New Hampshire. Just doing what they need to do, getting on around here. Don't believe they've had any caution flags on the racetrack. Is again some connection issues on my end. I do apologize for it. Again, I do apologize to everybody out there who's expecting a really good broadcast, and then I end up having some more terminal issues with the broadcast itself, as everybody out here just trying to get some laps in, get a good broadcast. So again, I do apologize for everybody out there who's been waiting all day and got promised a really good broadcast and then having this happen. I do apologize. Coming out here in tonight, the Mello Cup Series with the Soda Wars here tonight. Matt Mars having the option to do so, as everybody trying to get on around and get everything done. As so far so good for a lot of these drivers, keeping it relatively clean. We got a Zen Pouches car out there on the track trying to make something happen. Is not able to get it done, as we get another look at the other cars on the racetrack once they come back into play. Is finally everybody back out here on the racetrack. Going to get another quick little look. Let's look at Dan Brosington in the number 29 Lowe's machine. a little bit of a throwback to, oh, what was the driver's name? Mike Skinner. They used to drive the number 31 in the older days. And then you got Graham Connolly. So Graham Connolly trying to do what he can do to put himself up towards the front, as we're going to go ahead and take a ride on board with Graham Connolly in the number 71 machine. See it there, nice updated Gen 4 car. Going down in turns number 3 and 4, he's going to ride down by that blue and white line. Going to drift up just a little bit up to the next lane, back down to diamond off of the corner and take it off into turns at number 1 and 2. The number 71 of Graham Connolly in the Vegemite machine, trying to do what he can do. But Luke Swearingen is going to be your race leader in the number 22, excuse me. I don't even know what Then right behind him, you got the number 39 of Andrew Kuhn. Once they come back out on the racetrack, there it is. The number 39, Andrew Kuhn in that Motorcraft Ford Fusion, Ford Taurus, excuse me, sorry, wrong era. He's kind of running up towards the middle of the racetrack, trying to get everything done in a way that needs to be done. General lap number 46 out of 75. In this race, halfway over. Because we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. As could not figure out the sound issue there. And another CRN broadcaster was telling me to go through. But the number 44, Josh Clemens, the SWM HSHM, number 44 Ford Taurus. Running in the P3 position in fourth, you have Ryan Peters. And the number 5 WCW Wrestling. World Championship Wrestling. Sage Greco in the number 17, Zen Pouches. In fifth, Chase Matsko in the number 26. Running up P number 6. Bobby Watts in 30 in the number 37 machine. Matt Mars in the number 34. Dan Brasington in the number 29. Steven Pizzuto in 10th. 11th is going to be Justin Wilkinson. 12th is going to be Evan Gilmette. Graham Connolly is going to be a lap down. Joseph Spillman is going to be a lap down. Adam Flieger is going to be a couple laps down as well. And then John Tobias is going to be multiple laps down. But it's going to be Andrew Kuhn with the biggest mover of the race so far, up 11 positions from where he started. Deep in this field, all the way back up to P at number 2. So far, so good for a lot of these drivers trying to get where they need to be. As it sits right now, 52 laps are complete out of 75. Everybody's just trying to do what they can to get the positions that they can. Looking on board here, you got the number 37 up into the outside wall. The 29, Dan Brosington, is going to be able to hold him off. The number 37, Bobby Watts. Number 26 is going to be down low. I believe he just came out of pit lane. Chase Matsko getting caught by the number 29. Not sure if he had a little bit of an issue there or what might have happened, but 29 closing in on the number 26 for a little bit. Is it looking right now? Everybody single file, a little bit of distance between each other. The 37 right behind the number 29 is got a little bit of right front damage on that Haviline machine. So Bobby Watts right behind the number 29, Dan Brosington, trying to wave up towards the front of the field. Has yet to do it, but I believe he can do it if he needs to do it. Is the cars in front are going to be side by side going into turn number 3 and 4. And oh, now we got a bunch of cars that's sitting side by side now. A little pass before turn number 1. That's going to allow the number 37 to get up to the number 26. See if he can make himself 41 another position on the racetrack. So far, you see the 37 going to take it down to the inside. He's going to slide on up. Hopefully, they don't make any contact here. The 27, 26, a little bit loose coming out of the corner, able to save it. I'm going to continue to race just another lap around New Hampshire. As everybody trying to make their way, get their first win last week. Came in just a little bit late, but we still got here. Now we got week number 2. It threw me a little bit of a curveball. Supposed to be Talledega, now it's New Hampshire. I didn't get the updated schedule there. I'm still making it work the way that it needs to be. There's a little bit of almost 3 wide. We got the Twisted T machine. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Steven Pizzuto. Twisted T's. Double D's. Out there making it happen in the number 93 machine. Chevy Monte Carlo. I believe he's on fresher tires. He's going to try to work his way around the number 26 and the number 37. He's got to be a little bit cautious, though, between these 2 drivers. Is the 26 using the apron that he can use, trying to keep the number 37 behind him, but not going to be able to do it, as he's going to fall victim to the next machine. Okay, the 37 and 26 are not battling or not for position for the number 93. But rather, these 2 are going for position themselves. As we reach 10 laps to go in the race. Is the 37 not able to get around the number 26 machine? Not even sure where the 26s went. As he is all the way up here with the number 93. The 93 was able to get around the number 37. The 37's got a little bit of damage on that right front quarter panel, but able to make it work, as the 93 is going to go ahead and get past the number 26 altogether. As the looks like the 26 giving a little bit of body language, like he wants to use the inside lane to his advantage. He tries, not going to be able to get it done. Is going to jump back up here with our race leader momentarily. That's going to be the number 22, Lyle Swearingen. Number 22, Lyle Swearingen, trying to make it happen and get the race win. Well, looking back here on the race track, 70 laps out of 75 are complete. Lyle out here with the race lead, trying to do what he can do to get another race win, or get a race win here tonight. Lyle 4 laps away from pay dirt. Still trying to make it happen here. Is a little bit more issues with the technical side. As everybody's still trying to jockey for position. 72 laps are complete out of 75. As Lyle 3 laps away from pay dirt here tonight. Been running a pretty strong race all day long. Lyle, one of the drivers that did not go into pit lane at all. Justin Wilkerson and Evan Gillumite both pit on lap number 40. Pit time is going to be 14.13 seconds for Justin, and then Evan with a 13.28. So both those drivers trying to do exactly what they need to do to get themselves up into contention to win, but not going to be able to do it this week. As Lyle, white flag is out for Lyle Swearingen. You can't see him, but he's out there racing his little heart off. There he is, going it down the front straightaway, and that'll do it. Checkered flag for the number 22 machine. He's going to be able to get the race win here tonight. Didn't really get to see a lot of the action due to the connection issues on the broadcaster side, so I do apologize to everybody out there who was looking forward to a broadcast and then having those issues arise yet once again. But Lyle coming home with the race win here tonight. I'd go into Discord, get these drivers pulled up for interviews, but with the way that my connection is, I don't believe anybody would be able to hear them go all the way through. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of a burnout, as long as it stays around, and give you a nice little rundown of the finishing order. It's going to be Lyle in P number 1, Sage in 2nd, Ryan Peters in 3rd, Josh Clemens in 4th, Andrew Kuhn in 5th, Just Wilkinson in 6th, Evan Gilmetti in 7th, Dan Brosington in 9th, Matt Mars is going to be in 9th, Chase Matsko in 10th, Bobby Watts in 11th, Graham Connolly in 12th, 13th is going to be Steven Pizzuto, 14th Adam Flieger, 15th is going to be Joseph Spillman, and Ronnie Archer's 16th car field is going to be John Tobias. A lot of racing up and down across the board, as he's going to go ahead and bring it down into pit lane, park that number 22 machine in probably victory lane if he's able to get to it. Not sure if iRacing has updated it to where you can get onto pit lane at all tracks or if it's just certain tracks. Go in with the rest of the field. Again, bad issues with the connection here tonight. I do want to apologize to everybody. I thought it was Talledega here tonight, but it was New Hampshire. But hopefully everybody enjoys the rest of their night. My name is Dylan McDonald for CRN. Make sure you guys take care. Brush your hair.